Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rita. If you're new here, welcome for the very first time. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to consider subscribing. It's very easy and it's free. All you need to do is hit this little red button that says subscribe, and be sure to also hit the little bell so you get notified every time that I upload on my channel. Today we have a very exciting but very painful video for me to film, and this is going to be, of course you can tell by the title, a red lipstick swatch. So I am swatching and I'm looking at here in front of me all of the red lipsticks that I own. I do have a couple of extra ones that are not cruelty free. I did just turn cruelty free around 8 months ago, so I don't really talk about anything that's not cruelty free on my channel anymore. I've tried to declutter here and there, but I still have a lot of things that are not cruelty free, just not gonna be mentioning them. But in front of me I have almost 10 lipsticks that we're gonna go ahead and swatch for you guys. I hope you enjoy this video. I know like the time to wear red lipstick really is every single day if you ask me. But a lot of people prefer to go for red, especially like around Christmas. So since we are very close to Christmas, I thought I would show all of the red lipsticks that I have. Maybe this will help you decide if you want to pick a new one for this holiday. I'm going to start from lighter to darker as best as I can. The very first one we're gonna try is going to be Atomic Cherry by Eldridge. This formula is going to be kind of like her satin one, so it is lighter on the lips and it'll be easier for me to remove. So this one will be the first one. Once again, Atomic Cherry. Here we have Atomic Cherry by Eldridge. Let's move on with a different formula. This one is by Rare Beauty in the shade Inspired. This is like a semi-liquid lipstick, but it's really like a more of like a mousse souffle kind of finish. So it is matte, but the consistency is gonna be very different. I love these ones. So let's go ahead and swatch it. And here we have Inspired by Rare Beauty. One of my favorites from Eldridge is going to be Velvet Morning. This one unfortunately did break, so I have to be very careful with it. The thing about the True Velvets from Lisa is that you can't really pull out a lot of product because then you'll break it, like I have done probably like 3 different lipsticks. So it is completely broke, so I can't really pull it out, but that's what the shade looks like. This is Velvet Morning. This is going to be the lighter of her original True Velvets. So let's go ahead and try it on the lips. And here we have Velvet Morning. This one is definitely more on the orangey red, which I really love. I feel like this is the perfect spring red lipstick. It's so vibrant. I feel like it just brightens up your whole face, makes your teeth look super white. You can tell, like super white. And it's that perfect like in between red and orange. It's so pretty. I really love it. My lips are starting to get stained and we're only on the 3rd lipstick, so let's move on to the 4th one. This one is actually, and very surprisingly, the only red I own from Tillery, and this one is Patsy Red. It's actually a refill, so I love this ones because you can just buy the little refill and then use the same component you already have from a different one. So this is what it looks like. This one is gonna be Patsy Red, which I would think, or I would, say that this is her kind of like the true red from her line. That's why I wanted to have it, and this is how it comes in, just a little refill. So let's go ahead and swatch it. This one is gonna be in the Matte Revolution formula, by the way. And here we have Patsy Red by Tillery. I feel like this is more like a apple red shade. I really love it, and I find it to be much more comfortable on the lips comparing it to other matte ones. Like I feel like these ones are a teensy bit more comfortable whenever you apply than the Eldridge, but they're not as matte as the Eldridge. So anyway, here's Patsy Red. Now let's move on to another very classic red, like again what you would think of like a classic apple red, and we've got Velvet Ribbon by Eldridge. Another favorite of mine. So stunning. Here we have Velvet Ribbon by Eldridge. Up next, we have a Besame Cosmetics lipstick. This one was as tribute to Marilyn Monroe, and this one is in the shade Red Hot Red. And that's what it looks like. Very pretty, also kind of like a more traditional apple red lipstick, and the component, it's so pretty. So let's go ahead and try this. And here we have a Red Hot Red by Besame Cosmetics. Although I really love the shade, I don't find the bullet to be the easiest one to apply. Technically, it should be easiest because it's like so flat. You can just draw in like your Cupid's bow, but I don't prefer it, I'm not gonna lie. Another on my very top list of favorites, we have Velvet Dragon by Lisa Eldridge. This is another kind of like orangey red, but it's so stunning. It's much darker than Velvet Ribbon in that kind of like orangey red lip. So let's go ahead and try it. And here we have Velvet Dragon by Lisa Eldridge. We are now down to the last two, and I am super excited because my lips are starting to hurt a little too much. So this one is going to be by Lisa Eldridge in the shade Velvet Cinebar. This is one of from her latest release, and I believe the only red she came out with in this latest True Velvet collection. A very beautiful, almost brownish red, like burned red with brown. Super pretty. Let's go ahead and swatch. Here we have Velvet Cinebar. This one is a very unique shade. It reminds me of lipsticks my mom would wear back like in the late 80s or early 90s. Much like a brownish red, so pretty. I really love this one. We've made it to the very end. We've got the darkest in Lisa Eldridge collection and also the darkest in my personal collection. This one is gonna be Velvet Jazz, a very beautiful vampy red. Let's go ahead and try it on the lips. And here we have Velvet Jazz by Lisa Eldridge. So we made it to the very end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I for sure love talking about red lipsticks. It is my favorite shade in lipstick. I don't use it as much as I used to before, but it's still my favorite. Let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite, and if you have any other favorites that I should consider looking into it, because like I mentioned, red is just a fab lipstick in my collection. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!